it is. It is on. Hi, George. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Yes, thank you for welcoming me in your house. We are hearing your kids behind. They are studying. Some are really babies.
Yes.
We met in the Feira,
Yeah.
the Feira Alternativa in Lisbon, and I was amazed by the drums you make. So I suggested that we meet. So tell us a bit about you and how you came to create these beautiful drums.
From my technical background, let's say, I took my college, I got a university degree, and then just 2 years ago is when I realized that I needed something else, and I went to some programs and some, let's say, courses that I did with concerning healing from shamanism healing. And that's when I realized that drumming was one of my skills, one of the things I would like to do, and I would like to give to humanity and to leave behind something that will be drum healing, the healing of the drum.
This is interesting. You said it's one of my skills. It's like you got something to remember in a way. Or, sometimes when we talk about this, it's like in our skin. Yeah. Or in our heart, and it's just we need the good opportunity to awaken this healing modality, if I would say. How did that spark happen? Did you play with the drum and said, "Oh, this is really for me"? How does it happen?
Well, since I went to shamanism and I met the shaman, and he introduced me to the 4 elements. Actually, I had a second shaman, and she is my shaman for, let's say, the real introduction, because there are differences. And from shamanism, that's when I got one of mine internal journeys with the drum, not mine. With the shaman's drum, and that's when I realized that drumming would be one of the things I would like to do. And then I imported rings and skins, and I started doing them.
And how was it? Was it natural? Was it difficult at the beginning?
It wasn't, because I've seen some videos and I've seen them done, and once I realized how it was done, I just started doing myself, and it was quite easy.
Yeah.
As if I had already that skill.
Yeah, exactly. It seems so natural. And you do the drums using different skins.
Yes.
What type of skins do you use?
I use goat, cow, and buffalo.
And which one is your favorite?
Well, buffalo is totally different.
Why?
Because you have the buffalo's energy. Mm-hmm. And buffalo skin is thicker. And it has a different beat and a different sound, a different frequency when you feel the wave, the sound wave. When you feel it differently. And when you have your internal journeys with the drum, that's when you realize differences. And drum made from goat, which is the standard, which you really usually find outside out there, was my starter. So I started there, and then I realized it was not just enough, or it was not one skin available in the market. There were more available, and then I started doing more with others. And you can see that one is cows, and the black ones are buffaloes. And on that side is also a buffalo, but without skin.
The big one. Yeah. The big one there. Yeah.
That's a double. It's a powwow. It's 75 centimeters by 30 centimeters, and it has a double skin.
And the size are different also.
Yes.
And the size plays on the sound too. How does it work with that?
Well, it's quite easy. Do you want to hear some?
Yes, show us.
Let's show you. This is a 30 centimeter. We have some. This is 30 centimeter. And now we'll depend on the beater, the drum beater. I'll use this one. And if you have a smoother beater, so different sound with just changing the beater with the same drum. But if you can compare this one with a 30 centimeter, using the same skin and same thickness of the skin, which is more important, even the thickness that plays the different sounds, you can use that over there.
I can bring it to you. Which one?
Yes, that one over there.
Yes. This one?
Yes. Yes, thank you. So this one is a 45 centimeter. Let's compare it again.
They are totally different.
Totally different. And then there are two sounds on the drum. There are this sound here on this part, which is the, let's say, the 2/3, and one in the middle. And if you use the rhythm, it's totally different. And if you can use and compare this one with
the black one,
this one, the brown, one, the brown, yes, light brown. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So you can feel difference.
Wow, I feel sound. I'm going to journey away with this one.
Yeah, and they are. Then if you go bigger,
yes,
I don't have a 50. I usually do 50s as well. Mm-hmm. Let's try this one now without the skin.
This one?
It's a 50 centimeter cow skin.
Cow skin.
Which is kind of the same thickness of the buffaloes, but the energy is different. The vibration is totally different. It continues more and more. So one of the other things that you can use or you can compare with and without the skin is the propagation of the wave sound. In the skin, the skin without the hair, the propagation is wider. You can feel it continuing. But if it's not, if it's like this one and with hair, it will have a shorter wave.
I saw that you have many items you can add to the drum. Let's show, for example, the back of the drums.
Yeah.
When we speak about this one.
Yeah. So this is lacing, and there are so many different types of lacing. This is 7-star lacing. We
can show it to the camera so maybe
yes, of course.
People know what it is exactly.
So basically 7-star. We can use as much as we prefer. The way of doing it is always the same way. And of course depends on the amount of holes you do on the skin. And what we do in our workshops is that the person that does his own drum also does his own holes and cuts them. So you can prefer to have a skin that goes around, which is better as well, because you will not have the the heat and humidity if it goes around. Mm-hmm. As if this way is easier for it to slip, and the other one makes it harder for it to slip. And also, if the thickness is higher, then it will be difficult for the drum to slide with humidity and heat.
There are so many things we need to learn about the about the drums and how they are made, and you do workshops also. You offer
Yes.
workshops for people who want to create their own drums also, and to choose the skin, and even to choose the bags, because
Exactly.
you create bags with your wife.
Yeah, correct.
You did this whole packaging of creating the drum, custom drums. So
Yes.
they choose the skin,
The diameter as well.
diameter. Yes, we have many diameters, and we are going to show you that also in the video. And also the fabrics. You can choose the fabric, the color, and the type of the style of sewing, because she makes them at home. It's really all handmade.
Everything.
Now I have another question. I know that you make drums, and do you use them for healing? How did you find their effect on you and on people you collaborate with?
Well, on me it's easier because I feel it. On other people's, there is also the double side, like the double edge, let's say, because you go with the journey with the person you're healing. That person goes on his journey, and you go on your own journey as well. Because when we give healing to someone, we are also receiving a healing to ourselves. It's like give and take. When we sometimes heal others, there are occasionally possibilities of having the same journey. With shamans, which I'm studying for to be one, it's when you go with other people's to rescue another one's energy. And that's shaman's work, which means that there is a group of people led by a shaman that will heal another person.
Wow, this is amazing. I love hearing about that. And guys, that I love practicing shamanism. I love talking about that. There is also that collaboration. When you use a drum, you're not working by yourself. You are working with spirit guides, but also with the spirit of the animal, and the spirit of the tree, and the spirit of the all the materials, that even stones. I saw that you put stones also. I do that for my drums. So there is a collaboration.
Yeah, because there is the need of, when you try to heal yourself, to have the energy of the animal energy, the mineral energy, and the vegetal energy. If you have a mix of them all, and then different energy types on the animal you choose, the animal that you feel closer to, because all of us have different energies in ourselves, and different types of in different stages of our lives, we can have different helpers from others and energies that are our own, but they change from time to time, depending on how we are with ourselves, with our spirit guides. So we have some spirit guides that keep with us all our lives, and other ones that will change depending how we are. So in the buffaloes, let's say the buffalo is very special because it's related to the north, as probably you know. So to have the buffalo's energy to heal yourself, that is quite amazing work.
Yes, and I want to try that drum. I'm feeling called to try it. Maybe we can do a special bonus video about that, because I'm really feeling it. It's really different, and there are drums. We always say that to people who consecrate their drums. There are drums of the north, drums of the east, drums of the west, and drums of the south. Do you use this modality also in your practice?
At the moment, I do them more related to the earth, to the south, and when I mix with buffaloes, they will be also related to the north. What I try to do is I try to mix the 4 elements in some of my drums, like this one, for instance, with the 4 elements: the east, the south, the west, and the north. And one of the things that I'm also doing, at the moment I haven't done one, but I'm pointing at doing water ones. So it's not water, they don't have water, but they have sound like water, like a water pipe, which I also do, or maraca, which I also do. So the idea of having that type of drum and the double-sided small drum, which is similar to the small one that I have, or this one even, but you have double-sided. Actually, both of them are double-sided. They're called oceanic or water drum.
And they create like waves,
Sounds, yes.
Yeah.
When you move them around, they...
Oh, you make that too. That is wonderful.
Yeah,
and we are in Portugal anyway, you know,
exactly.
next to the ocean. We need to honor the ocean too.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for today. It was really amazing to speak to you. I'm going to show the pictures, the amazing pictures we took about the drums and the fabrics you have. And also, you said that you create drums and you deliver them also. You send them in Europe and all over the world.
Yes.
So I will leave your contact just below this video so people can contact you and see how, you know, the modalities of creating their own drums and maybe coming to Portugal to attend with you to a workshop. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So thank you very much, George.
You're welcome.
And also just leave your comments and questions below because we are willing with Josh to answer many questions if you have, you know, like how to take care of your drum, how to use it and all this. So please leave us your comments and questions and wishing you a very, very nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, this is better. Okay, let's try the other one. Just to make sure. I feel this one will be working.
Yeah, that is much better. This one, because the hair is shorter.
Okay, let's do it.